What is up, heathens? What is up, Legion? Rev Avi checking in live for the Magic Quarantine Talk. What's going on, people? What is up? I am here. I'm going to give people a chance to get on here, just like I always do. And then we're going to get started. Tonight we're going to talk about balance, okay? We're going to talk about balance tonight. What's up, Izzy? Number one, checking in. Hit the like, drop a comment, something. Heart this. If you're watching it on YouTube, hit the like, drop a comment, subscribe. So we can keep this thing growing, okay? Tag people if you're friends with them, guys. If you're here on the live, tag people if you're friends with them so we can get them on here and get started, okay? I usually like to wait till there's like 3 or 4 people before I start yammering on. But tonight we're going to talk about balance, okay? Which is a very, very, very important topic. Hopefully it'll get very deep, give you guys some clarity out there. For those of you that are new to this practice, okay, and don't know me, I'm Rev Avi. I've been practicing various occult arts for, longer than I care to really admit, but it's definitely been in the 20-year or more range at this point, okay? I've collected a shit ton of books, done a lot of study, been a part of a ton of organizations. I know a lot of other occult authors and stuff like that, and I've been at this a very long time, okay? So I'm here to offer you guys my knowledge, my insight on these things. Feel free to ask whatever questions you want, and let's get it rolling. So we got about 4 or 5 people here now, so let's dive right in, okay? So balance, okay? Great. This is a great topic. You have to understand why balance is so important. So I always talk about the 7 Hermetic laws. So for anybody that is planning to study the occult, to study magic, study ritual magic, demons, spirits, anything like that, the very core of the starting point that you need, the most important starting point that you need is the 7 Hermetic laws, okay? I can't stress that enough. It really breaks down the total understanding that's needed in order to practice magic, okay? So one of those laws is duality. And I'm not going to break down all of them, but one of them is duality, and it's related to this this topic that we're talking about tonight, which is balance, okay? Now, with balance, this goes to the core of everything. You need balance in your life, okay? We're talking about stuff like trance. This goes into the right and left brain, right? One of them being logical, one being the more irrational, imaginative brain. And so to have that balance will give you the ability to tap into both of those sides, reaching the center, right? Which is where the pineal gland is in everyone's mind. It's in the center. So you need both of those things. Now, considering the fact that we have one side of our mind that's logical, we need to be logical with everything. That includes our spiritual practice and the understanding of it, right? So that's why I take the scientific approach, and that's why I teach others to take the scientific and logical approach. This also corresponds, like I said in the last live, with the path of Samael, okay, and taking of that fruit of the tree of knowledge, right? Using logic and knowledge. So we come from or I like to teach to come from a scientific standpoint, which means that we have to be rational with our spiritual studies. So on the other hand, we have the imaginative mind, right? With that balance, we have to be able to engage the imagination. And this is where the dark imagery comes in, the mythology comes in, the stories and all of that things, all of those types of things come into play. So you need a balance of those things, okay? Now, the other thing that's really important is the total the structure of everything that I teach is based around Lucifer and Lilith. And the reason I chose these 2 patron deities in particular is because Lucifer is a direct reference to the sun, and Lilith is a direct reference to the moon. Another unique thing that's great to think about is day and night, just the concept of day and night, okay, since we're talking about balance. And what's up, Ace? With day and night, people have a day side and a night side, right? So during the day side, that's your regular waking life. That's the person that everyone sees. You go to work, you punch the clock, you have friends, you existing in the real world, right? That's your day side. And then us in particular, people that are on the esoteric and occult studies, the metaphysical type studies, we have a night side also. where we're studying spirits and magical ritual and all this deep, dark, hidden, occult type stuff, right? And you need to have a balance with that as well, meaning that you can't be totally consumed by just your nighttime focus. And people forget about that. They just will let their day side fall to the wayside, and wow, that rhymes so bad. But they'll let their day side kind of just fall in the trash and just, turn totally to shit and just focus only on magic. And that's the opposite of what you need to do. You have to realize that life and all things are magic. And if that's what our understanding is supposed to be, then the day side is important too. You need to be maintaining yourself in a healthy lifestyle as well. That means being financially stable, healthy, okay, and taking care of yourself in the dayside world as well, okay. And so along with that, you have your night side, which means that you need to open up your mind. When you engage in the night side, that's when you open up that imagination, okay, and you're engaging in the idea of the impossible, of the improbable coming into existence. What if the night side opens up that dream and that imaginative world of Lilith, which represents the moon, the time when people sleep, the time when people dream. That's the imaginative mind's time to activate, right? And so that's what that represents. You can't, when you activate it, you place the day side to the side, all right? You put that off to the side as you focus on your night side and totally engage your imaginative capabilities, right? And so it's really important to have that balance, okay? To be able to exist in the real world and, have friends and have people and be able to conversate with people regardless of whatever religions they are. We all still have to work together and exist in this reality, okay? And so, and the people will deny this, but it's true for everyone, okay? And they'll deny it. But the fact is anyone that's out there practicing the occult, you can't just go around everywhere like, oh, welcome the occult master. I am working with this demon tonight, and just talk about all this weird shit with everyone. It just doesn't sit that well. You can't do that stuff. I mean, obviously no one's going into the court of law talking about the ritual they just did before they got there, trying to affect it or something like that, right? You don't go everywhere talking about everything. And so that's where the concept of balance comes into play, right? You need to have a balance of day and night side, logical and imaginative mind. And this goes into all of the teachings and stuff that I structure with demonism. We keep it very realistic. Ritual is the process of creating trance. And this is clearly seen through a lot of the Western, occult studies, stuff like Golden Dawn, and, the way we understand ritual magic here, and the way it's displayed in a lot of other traditions as well. It involves a lot of the same processes of circular movements, certain words that you repeat, or chants or mantras, or something like that, all designed to affect you and get you into the state of a certain trance, right? An altered state of consciousness. And so what I've done with demonism is just streamlined it. Okay, I've streamlined all of these things. I'm a trained hypnotist. And so I took all the stuff that I learned from hypnosis and applied it to my magical studies and my magical art, and have smashed all of this together in an effort to streamline what the understanding of ritual magic is. So, and I talk about this a lot, but it's important, and this is the point of me reaching out to people, is to let them know that we do have a logical and positive structure with our spiritual practices, okay, other than just assuming that it's all okay, and that's Rhino messaging me, but assuming that it's all superstition, it's not all superstition. This has a real scientific base. So everything I teach is psychological principles that affect the mind, okay? So we're talking about real techniques that put people into trance states and can produce the phenomena that people talk about experiencing during ritual, up to and including invoking and evoking and experiencing spirits, okay? So hopefully you guys that are not familiar with my work and are just discovering me, welcome. We'll find some value here. If you're not on the Discord, somebody pop the link in there if you can, but join us on the Discord. It's an app. Get it on your phone, computer, whatever. Everybody has a voice on there, not just me. So you don't have to listen to me talk at you. You can talk back at me, and we get really in depth on there and stuff like that. If you want to support everything that I'm doing, join the Patreon. You join the Patreon, you're going to get access to the Mastering the Tarot series, which breaks down what tarot cards are, where they come from, their history, how to read them, any kind of tarot deck. And if you don't even have a tarot deck, I teach you how to read with any deck of playing cards anywhere. Okay, so it's a complete mastery course on reading the tarot, the most simple course that a lot of people have told me that they've ever seen. So you get instant access to that. I have the Life Force Power series, which is a combination of Qigong breathing techniques and Tai Chi techniques that I learned as a teenager and still use to this day. But I explained to you the entire system of study that I used to learn that and to tap into your life force energy, okay? And actually be able to feel your own electric chi energy that exists inside of you. So you get access to that. And then you also get to do guided hypnosis sessions and stuff like that with me. So there's great value in joining the Discord. And I also send out, we just started sending out merch. Every 3 months you get some awesome exclusive merch, okay? Some Demonism merch. So join up and get on the Patreon, support everything that we're doing, jump on the Discord, drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get busy, guys. So yeah, with that said, I'm going to shut up a little bit, open up for some questions. I've been talking for about 13 minutes or so. So let's scroll up, see if I missed some questions. And what's up, everybody? I see everybody jumping on here. Dino, welcome. First time, man. Nice to meet you. Cert Golden, Haley Tingley. I don't know, you're tagging some people. That's awesome. Send them an invite to the group. If they're not here, they may not be able to see the tag because the group is set to private. Stephen Ace, what's up? So, some people have been doing the Life Force Power videos. I'm actually on video 9. Okay, I had a few of them that were free, but in order to keep the content, and value in the Patreon, that's how you access it, guys. If you really want to get into all the videos, including the live ones that I'm going to do later, where I'm just going to show you my routines, you really got to get on the Patreon. That's the way to get access to that stuff, okay? Some videos I still might make free. I may not make them all exclusively on the Patreon just to keep some content out. I will make some of the Life Force videos available to be watched for a period of time. I won't make them free all the time, but I'll do it for like maybe a month. I'll leave it up free and then we'll take it off, something like that to give everyone access. So I'm not saying any questions. So the next announcement, check this out. I'm going to do the Saturnalia Yule Christmas giveaway. Okay, so check it out. If you're a member in this group, and then I'm going to do a post in the group also. But for those of you that are on the live, of course, you're going to get to know first. But this is going to be the Saturnalia Christmas or Yule, whatever you want to call it out there, giveaway. Okay, and what I'm doing here is just post the funniest selfie that you can imagine or come up with or whatever. Whoever posts the funniest selfie out there, okay, first place will get a signed copy of Samhita Deorum. Okay. If you already have Samhita Deorum and Mesmerism, and you win, then the other option will be I will send you either aura glasses or a magic coin or something like that in its place. Okay. If for second place, funniest photo or funniest selfie, I'm gonna send out a magic coin. Okay, you'll get a choice of one of the magic coins that I have available. Okay, so we're doing the Saturnalia giveaway. I'll make a post in the group after this live. I'll make a post in there. Just start dropping your selfies, and we'll see who makes the funniest one up until the 21st. We'll do it till the solstice, and whoever has the funniest photos in there, according to everyone's vote, will win. Okay, so we're gonna do it based on whoever gets the most hearts and likes. So once people start dropping photos, just start hitting likes on the ones that you like. Just leave the ones that you don't, and that's how we're gonna pick our winners. All right. So we'll do it like that. So the first idea that I had was to say, okay, ugly Christmas sweater, but I want to open it up. So we'll do ugly Christmas sweater, hump a Yule log, or strip for Saturnalia. But don't get yourself Zuckerberg. Okay, let's keep it Facebook friendly. So yeah, cool. So I'll make a post and we can start at the contest after this live. Okay. So yeah, it's important to have that balance, guys. I mean, you really can't. I mean, you just can't be Doctor Strange all the time. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I'm a realist first, and then I like to consider myself all those other things, titles that people like second. The one that I'm going with currently is Demonist. I really do like the term demonism and the title Demonist and everything that I'm doing with the Phantasmagoria being the sum of our magical art. I do like all of this. I think that this could be a great thing. We could really move this into the realm of being something that we could demonstrate to people, okay? Versus just being something that's practiced at home in the dark. Dino. Oh, I had a question about the book Mesmerism, okay? It's the trilogy in order for the specific purpose, or can I just jump into Mesmerism? So, in regards to my book, I'll explain how they're sort of set up. So, Samita Diorum was my first book, and this one is designed to sort of break down the Western structure of occultism. So, ceremonial magic, the way it's structured in Western occultism, the understanding of like the 72 goetic demons, all of that sort of stuff is explained in Samita Diorum. Okay, the total makeup of ritual magic, spell work, and understanding of magic in general. It's aimed more at that. Mesmerism is focused 100% on trance. This is going to teach you the art of putting yourself or someone else into trance. It's all about that. Where it came from, who the makers of it are, where that total study comes from. And it's only about trance. And then the book that I'm writing currently, Demonism, is going to introduce the idea of using the trance and left-hand path structure. So that's where we're going to literally demonstrate what demonism is about. I'm going to talk about what it is about. I'm going to talk about the principles. I'm going to give a very good structured basic understanding of how to use trance. I'm not going to give it as good of a definition as I do in mesmerism, but I will give a good definition of understanding what trance is and how to create it. And then I'm going to give a bunch of different ideas about how to use it for left-hand path, like I said, structure. So we're talking about for ritual, we're talking about demonstrations, and then I have some other very, very unique chapters that I have not seen in another occult book yet that are in there also. I'm not going to drop all the chapters on this live, but if you get on the Discord, then perhaps you'll get some of that information also. So cool. Here we go. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question as far as the books go. So if you want to learn more about the ritual stuff and like ritual magic in general from a more logical, scientific perspective, then grab Samita. Okay, if you want to just do the mesmerism stuff, then grab mesmerism. But the thing is you may not understand how to apply all of that stuff to your ritual magic if you just grab mesmerism. Okay, and then if you don't know about ritual magic at all, then you're going to still have to do some work and learn how to conjure and what the process is and all of that stuff. Okay. So yeah, my plan, I tried to, at first I started with no goal, no deadline, no writer's deadline, but now I've set one. So I'm planning to have Demonism done by the new year. So hopefully I'll get the book done by the new year and have the release be shortly after that. Okay. So I'm planning somewhere around the new year to have Demonism done, okay? And then I'm going to start with the displays. That's the next thing. After that, it's going to be demonstrations. And they're all going to be via the Patreon and on the Discord, okay? So, and also, let me just keep making this clear. Like, with the YouTube channel and the lives and stuff like that, all the lives are going to head over to YouTube, guys. So, subscribe to the YouTube channel because everything's going to go through YouTube at some point. So, I'm planning the YouTube a new year changeover for that as well. So come the new year, you'll just be getting a link here to the live that's happening on YouTube. You'll have to click it, go over to YouTube, and that's where it'll be happening at, okay? So just keep that in mind. As we progress forward, I'll keep reminding you guys, but come the new year, all the lives are going to be on YouTube. Okay? That way I can do demonstrations and all that stuff, and everyone can see it all over the world. It won't be private anymore. Okay? So you'll have to bring your secret questions to the Discord. Everybody has their secret questions that they don't like want to ask around other people, but they want to ask me, and it's so funny because everybody does this. They like message me in private, like, "Man, I want to ask this, but not on voice chat." So you'll have to bring all your secret questions and stuff like that to the Discord, okay? And in case I didn't make this clear, the point of all of this is to train you guys up. You got to understand it. The point of me doing this is to teach you guys. It does me no good to be the only person that knows about this information and to have these techniques. What needs to happen is I'm trying to get other people out there to literally validate everything that I'm talking about, master the techniques. I'm going to teach you how to do that, be able to use it on other people, and then we can go out and demonstrate all of the things that are practiced in demonism and show that they are very realistic and very practical, and that anyone can learn to use and experience those types of things, okay, that people talk about. So that's the point of this, is for me to train you guys up and have you be able to use the techniques as well, okay? So with that said, guys, I'm going to open up for a few more questions. I've been on for about 22 minutes or so, and I'm going to jump off, okay? I'm going to jump it off and then get back to either maybe I'll jump on for voice chat if you guys are up for it, and if not, I'm going to start writing. So I'll open up for a few more questions here. Let me get a smoke. Cool. That, and share the group. Make sure you share the group, guys. Share the YouTube channel. Share it with your friends. Get those people in here that are studying this stuff. Let's bring some logic into this. We don't need to exist solely in the realm of superstition. There is a balance in between the two, okay? Welcome to Demonism. Cool. All right. You have a voice. Let's hear it. Yeah, cool. Like I said, join the Discord, guys. Everybody has a voice on there, not just me. I love talking to people. I love when people come with questions and rebuttals and just other information and different points of view and stuff like that. I love that. Balancing the information from my books, LOL. Awesome. I'm glad you guys like those books so much. Honestly, like I said, I never really started this with the intent of becoming a writer. The book was meant for my girls, and then, as more people found out about it, and I let them have a look at it, they were like, you gotta publish this, and so I did. Oh, you guys are messaging in the admin chat. Stop it! I'm still on live, and it's dinging my live video. But yeah, people were like, you got to publish this. So I did, that it was never a plan to be a writer. I just, wrote it for my girls. I've got 4 daughters, and they're all a bunch of little witches, So with that said, guys, much love. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys in the next one.